Can you please make some noise for the DJ Bailey?
The notorious Bailey.
What are the inter?
There's no stopping what can't be stopped. No killing what can't be killed.
Inter.
Bailey.
Texas 07786 201 101. One extra, keeping them banging.
You're the lion. This is his jungle.
Sounds of DJ Bailey. Come again.
This group of records has been developed to emphasize different types of sounds, concentrate on the feature being demonstrated, ignore other abnormalities. Sometimes it helps to close one's eyes.
As we proceed. Bailey! That's right. Bailey, set it straight.
I want.
Texas 07786 201 101. 07786 201 101. Radio 1 extra, keeping them banging.
Inter.
Bailey!
One extra, fire.
Stone cold sober, how can I can't go to work today.
Inter.
I wanna dance to the beat of a different drum.
Exclusive.
07786 201 101. 07786 201 101. Radio 1 Extra, keeping them banging.
Don't want you to go now. Not what you think, baby.
Yo, this is Goldie, Obi-Wan in the house, in tune to the Inter Beats with Bailey, giving it to you hard, live and direct on 1 Extra.
Don't want you to go now. What you need. Don't want you to go now. Not what you need, baby.
Yeah, back again, Sunday Night Business, Bailey on 1 Extra, the Interbeat Show. 2 hours of the finest drum and bass. 1 Extra birthday business, know what I mean? And tonight, there's no formula for tonight, you know. No shipping news, no dubplate business, we're just gonna roll it out. Got special guests. They are waiting outside the studio right now. The Inperspective crew, Technicality Massive, Breakage, Chris Inperspective, Equinox and Senses. We're going to chat to them later on and get some exclusive tracks on them. Big respects to the Heartless crew. Make sure you check those guys out again next week. You know that show's bad. Start off tonight with our track by London Electricity featuring Robert Owens, Different Drum, and that was the Photek remix, exclusive to 1 Extra. Tune rolling out in the background right now. I Got What You Need, Danny C, forthcoming on Creative Source. About time too, believe me. Sending that one out to the Shy Effects. Also bigging up the Fabio, all the Swerve crew. Every Wednesday at the end in Holborn. That's where you need to be, baby. Liquid Funk Sessions with the Fabio. Boy, what a weekend, you know. Scotland was off the hook. For those that caught it live on the radio, you know, man, it was blowing up for real, man. Rammed out. It was hot in there. Ooh, blazing. I've just come back from Germany. Straight from the airport to the studio, fresh. Alright, now here's a little tune I can't stop playing. A track called Need You Tonight. This is by Chris Sue. Not sure what label this is coming out on. Killer. This is my number one tune right now, hurting me, believe. Get on the text messages right now, 07786201101. That's 07786201101. And remember, you can email me as well on bailey@bbc.co.uk. Yeah, Bailey on One Extra, birthday business. Inperspective special.
Fabio. You're listening to Bailey's Interbeats, One Extra.
Yeah, you know, you can't play with that track right there, you know. That's DJ Hive's Last Call. Don't know what label that one's coming out on yet, you know. More Than Likely Violence, his own label. Big shout out to Hive, all the rest of the LA massive USA crew. Also big shout going out to Lindsay up there in Addiscombe. Shout out to my baby Rachel. You know. Before this track I played Train Version, and that's by Calibre, taken from an EP coming out on Creative Source. That tune there. You know how long I wanted to get that tune? Heavy tune, man, believe me. Got email here, hey Bailey, big up yourself for the set in Cologne last night. Heavy business, you had me stepping like a nutter. Greetings from Aachen in Germany, hope I pronounced that right. Also got email here that says any chance you could play the new Metalheadz tunes you've got called Metaphor. I always play that track, you know how it goes. Also, any details on Dillinja's Killa-Hertz launch party at the Codename in September? Any ideas what the lineup will be? Cheers. That's from Mark in Tolworth. You know what, Mark? My memory fails me right now. You know, I know that I'm playing. Brian G's playing. Obviously, Lemdy and Dillinja will be playing. Make sure you tune in next week. I'm going to get the full details on that one. I'm going to call him myself and find out what's going on. Big shouts to Lemon and Dillinja, not forgetting Joe. Also got another email here that says, thank you man for the awesome set at Watersel yesterday. Wicked and yeah, it was hot. They say peace, that's from NK. Out of Germany, big respects to everybody who stepped down there last night. That was a wicked session. It was the Popcorn Music Festival, Europe's largest music festival. Actually called Adrian Harley down there, you know. One Extra's very own man when it comes to representing for the Brazilian beats. And he's a hard-working man. I ain't seen him for a while. Big shouts to AD. Remember, in a little while, we've got the Inperspective crew coming up, stepping up to the mic. And no doubt, you're going to hear some exclusive stuff. You thought what I had was heavy. Them mans, they've been holding out on me a little bit, you know, but that's all good. You're going to hear all that tonight and more. Breakage, Chris Inperspective, Equinox and Senses will be blowing it up, believe me. Brand new artificial intelligence. Gonna let you know what the name of this is in a moment. I tell you what, sometimes I've got the shortest memory in the world. You know that? Some goldfish business. This was one of them situations when I put the CD into the machine. I can't remember what was written on it. Shabby. But on One Extra, we're into beats. We're blowing it up tonight. Believe me. keep those emails coming in on bailey@bbc.co.uk. Don't forget, you can text me as well on 07786201101. Just want to send a big shout out to Natasha from the agency group. Respect as always. Right, you know how we do. Loads more beats to come. Exclusive business, you know what I'm saying? Inperspective crew will be touching down in a little while. But right now we're gonna go into TX with Sarah.
Can you please make some noise for the DJ Bailey.
What kind of inter?
There's no stopping what can't be stopped. No killing what can't be killed.
Text us 07786-201-101. Radio 1 Extra. Keeping it banging.
You're the lion. This is jungle.
This group of records has been developed to emphasize different types of sounds, concentrate on the feature being demonstrated, ignore other abnormalities. Sometimes it helps to close one's eyes.
As we proceed. That's right. Bailey, set it straight, set it straight, set it straight, set it straight.
Why do people try to judge me? Why do people try to judge me? Why do people call me names? I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know.
Interbeats with Bailey.
I know I'm not a good girl. I know we're not the same. Why do people try to judge me? Why do people try to judge me? Why do people call me names? I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know. judge me? Why do people try to judge me? Why do people call me names? I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I'm not a good girl. I know. I'm not a good girl. I know.
Yeah, Bailey and One Extra birthday business. One Extra is 1 year old, you know. What? Which means I've been on the air 1 year now. Doesn't even feel like that long, you know. As we introduce the Inperspective Records crew, what are you saying, guys?
Cool. What are you saying?
Blimey, what a rowdy bunch. 4 of the massive in the studio. First of all, introduce yourself right there.
Breakage.
Equinox. Senses.
And Chris,
the main man, the label owner. How you guys been doing? You know what? Over the past few months, you guys have really been blowing up, you know, and it's a good thing, man. So I want to give props to you guys for like getting behind a sound that not necessarily people are really getting into.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, mate. Really, really,
maybe a little bit.
No, because at the end of the day, we were just doing our thing, and obviously you brought it out to the people out there, really, and just made it a bit more accessible for everyone else. So, thanks to you, really, mate. First and foremost.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get shy on me now, man.
Don't give me that, mate. You told me your heart was beating before you came.
Yeah, well frightened. I was like, I felt ill, man. I had a big knot in my stomach, boy. We
were down Heads, and he was like well frightened.
Well, you went down Metalheadz, yeah?
Yeah, for like an hour.
I still ain't checked it out yet, you know. It's alright, does it sound fun?
It's not too bad.
Not too bad, yeah. It's alright, yeah.
scene.
Not too shabby.
There's a few beats down there. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
You know, I missed out on Technicality last month, man. How was that? Was that alright?
It was okay. I think the hot weather kind of killed things a little bit, to be honest, but it's been growing really nicely in the last sort of 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, I don't know if any of the guys would agree, but yeah, it's been, you know, it's really been going well. So we've got a Q project down next month.
Okay.
On the 3rd of September. Well, if I can get hold of him, if he's listening, give me a ring. But like, he's coming down to do an old school set on the 3rd of September.
Oh, wicked.
And then we got you in October.
Yeah, babe.
For the birthday.
You know what? I've been digging that tune for the past 3 months for that, you know. I'm serious. This is a battle.
You got to draw, man. You got to draw.
Amen.
I'm on some battle zone business.
You got to draw Amen on Amen. That's what I want to hear.
Tool channel chopping, yeah?
Okay, start.
Oh, you don't need to behave, really.
We can't help it, man. We can't help it.
Passion.
Right.
You like them stabs there?
Some jam.
For those that don't know, Technicality is a night that happens once a month on Wednesdays at Herbal. You want to tell me some more about that, Chris? Give me some more details on that.
Yeah, tell them some more, Chris.
Yeah, it's at Herbal, first Wednesday of every month. All the details will be on the Inperspective site. Can I say what that is? Is that all right? Yeah. It's www.inperspectiverecords.com. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So
you got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the details on the site, and we just basically throw down whatever we're feeling. Really, there's no set rules, but we try and stay away from sort of like the anthems and whatever. But apart from that, it's just whatever, really. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you know, it's all good. That's what we're trying to do.
All right, cool. I want to talk about the beats for a little bit, man, because like all four of you, boy, I tell you, man. When it comes to chopping the breaks up, I've never met anybody who can chop it up like you guys do. Chop it hard, especially like, Breakage and Equinox, man. You know what I mean? And you as well, Senses. You know what I mean? Darker Self.
Yeah. Come on, man. Tell them about the tune, man.
Don't be shy.
Oh, well.
Where'd you draw that inspiration from? To like, you know what I mean? Because I've tried it and it's a bit sloppy, you know, a bit messy. I mean.
I don't think any of the techniques are really that new. I mean, I've got to say, I've learned a lot from Equinox in the way that he basically introduces us to different styles of working and different ways of looking at things. So you know, he's a real big inspiration for everyone on the label. But yeah, there've been people dealing with beats for years now, you know. So I don't think we're doing anything that new. We're just it's a new twist on something that's been around for a while, and that's been kind of ignored for the last few years.
It has been ignored big time, man. Believe me. That's why I'm trying to boost it up a little, because it is running. I think it's running at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And we're judging from the reaction for everybody around the world. It's definitely something that was missing.
A drum break has a lot of soul, and you know, you got to inject that bit of soul into the music, because that's the roots of the music. So, you know.
What about you, Equinox, man? What you been up to lately? What's the latest?
Well, I've been really quiet at the moment, Bailey, but I've got some stuff in line for you soon.
Got some stuff coming, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've got a CD on me now for you as it goes.
Is it?
Yeah, with a new mix down the Stagger at last.
Alright, man. I'm going to bust that later on, you know, believe me.
Alright, cool.
Yeah? Breakage.
Oh, no.
King of Dubwise, yeah?
As you so nicely put in, what was it? Knowledge
magazine, yeah. For those that don't know.
I quite like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Oh. I had no idea. Right, okay, look.
What's this?
You tell me, what's this?
Well, I don't know. Is it VIP?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Subvert VIP on Basespin.
Yeah. For those that know, is that out yet? Subvert?
No.
Okay, it's coming out on Basespin real soon.
In a couple.
Big ups to Rohan from Basespin. Track called, for those that don't know, Subvert. This is the VIP mix, exclusive business. This is how we're gonna roll it out. One extra. Inperspective family is in the house. We got some beats for you. Remember as well, you might want to ask these guys some questions, so make sure you hit me up on the email bailey@bbc.co.uk/1extra, and you can text me as well on 077 86201 101. It's Bailey with Interbeats. Birthday business, Inperspective in the house, you know.
Let me wait in vain.
This is Fabio. You're listening to Bailey's Interbeats, One Extra.
Let me wait in vain.
Interbeats with Bailey.
That's what I'm talking about, you know.
He's a smart little fox out senses, isn't he?
This is Senses when I was, well, you know now, man. Just doing some dub-wise business. This is my flavour right here. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's Bailey on One Extra. We've got the Inperspective Records crew in the house.
Make some noise.
This is Bad Company, you with DJ Bailey, into Beats.
Yeah, nah. That's busting my head up right there, you know. Yeah.
Crazy breakdown business now.
I want to make tunes like this, you know what I mean? And I think I'm quite ready. I'm practicing a little piece, you know what I mean? So, Chris, what's the latest, man? Are you planning any tours or anything like that?
At the next thing,
Tuesday.
what we're doing Tuesday, yeah. Breakage and I are playing at the at Cargo with Ultraviolet and yourself, and Fracture and Neptune, and that's all. Give a shout to all the Street Beat boys down there.
Yeah, it's the Street Beat session, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely. Get a big shout going out to them, and yeah.
For those who don't know, that's a free event, you know.
Yeah,
that's free
to get in.
So anyone could come in there.
Yeah, definitely. I recommend it as well. There's a lot of good things there to be heard as well. A lot of good music.
You know what? That should be a roadblock. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared actually. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it though. Yeah, it should be good.
Scared? Why?
Well, no, it's good to have the nerves though. You know what I mean? Before, because otherwise, you know, if you don't care, then you know what I mean.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. But yeah, it should be a good one. Should be a good one. Oh, actually, if it's all right, can I? It's Dev's Dev Paradox's birthday today.
Oh, he didn't tell me that.
I forgot to say that I just want to give a big shout out to Dev because he's also been very, very important to the whole expansion of Technicality, along with Blame as well. So give a shout out to Blame. And but Dev's, well, I've been told to say he's 23 today.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know how old he is.
Yeah.
And he's 23.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I expect a check in the post, Dev. All right, mate.
Yeah,
Happy
big
birthday,
shout out to
Dev.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate, because he's one of the true programmers in the scene, man, for a long time. A man, well, I have to say, stuck to his guns, you know. Stuck to his guns.
A 100%.
There's a thing on that CD with Seba. I recommend, even Seba have done something on there. I recommend you give
Okay,
it a hearing,
we'll flash that in a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, cool,
It's a really good track.
So, Equinox, ain't you supposed to be in Canada right now?
I think you need to ask Chris that question. He knows more on that than myself. You know what I mean?
Basically, it didn't work out.
Okay, fair enough, man. But you know what? These things happen. It happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to pick yourself up and move on with it. It's no big deal. It's just one of these things.
For those that were expecting Inperspective flavour out there in Canada, I have to say, it's not their fault. These things happen.
It's just one of them things, mate. That's all I'm going to say.
I want to send a shout out to MC Sterling as well, actually.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to Houdini as well.
Okay,
and
cool.
also to Houdini as well. It's very, very important to everything.
And those guys hold it up properly, man.
Bringing a different style of the vocalism, you know?
They don't get scared of the beats, you know. A lot of MCs can't flex to the beats, but...
And just the odd occasional, you're listening to the sounds of it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not an MC, but I would imagine it would be really hard to MC over that kind of music, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it takes somebody to know the music to deal with it properly, and them mans, they do it properly. So
yeah, definitely. You got to love the music as much as the DJ is playing it is, really. That's why it works, because they both do, and so that's why it works. And same with System as well. MC System, he's another MC.
Yeah, Mark System.
Mark System. Shout to him
Big
as
up.
well.
Big up.
And he's another guy. They're just like pioneering really with a new style of vocalism, really. That's coming out, so it's good. It's really good.
So any plans for anything like an album or anything like that?
Well, we're just trying to sort out the finite details of the label and that. There's been a few problems, so I guess everyone that knows me and knows the label well enough knows there's been some problems. But they have all been, as of Friday, have all been cleared and solved. And Darker Self and with Drum, what's the name of the Oh yeah, Expanded Cheese.
It's your label, you should know.
What's going on my label? That Senses will be the next release, and that should be in the shops in about 6 weeks from now.
Okay, cool, man.
And then there's Wednesday Evening and a remix of Alpha Proxima after that, and then we've got Acid Rain.
Yeah, the big question, everybody wants to know when Acid Rain's coming. When is Acid Rain coming out, man?
Well, at the moment it's looking like November. So it's from the timetable I've sort of worked out now, it's looking like November. So I know it's pretty bad, but it's just been a lot of problems. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but there's been some big old problems.
Are you sure? You're going to stand by that, yeah?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, yeah.
November what year?
Yeah, you know what I mean? November 9th.
Sometime in the
47th century, mate.
Well, that's when that's when them tunes should be coming out. Really, it would probably fit in a bit more. But it's November this year, winter time.
Hopefully, if Breakage lets me, I will play the VIP of Acid Rain later on.
No chance, mate. No, I'm joking.
I've been talking about that one for months, believe me, man, and I'm still waiting to get my hands on it. But you know what? It's all right because I've got the original. That one's blowing it up, so I'm happy for now. Cheers, Lee. Big shout out to Lee, the producer in the studio.
You're right, Lee.
Yeah.
Poor Lee.
Shout out to Baby Bex as well, who's not present at the moment.
Where is she anyway?
Chilling.
See.
Let's leave it at that.
I'll go give a shout to Shah and Jim who are listening in Stevenage as well.
Yeah, any shouts to any guys that you know?
For doing that, yeah, I got to give a shout to my wife, Leonie.
She's gonna kill
same mate.
Hello, Leonie, cool.
You get some beats when
What sense is you married?
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
we've odd ones out, haven't we? Out of all of us, or us.
Well, we're
It's only us
starting
two
a new
married.
joint
Yeah,
best
but
friend,
it's equal
man.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's equal now, but then there's still like Fracture and Neptune and all that lot. But Sterling's married, isn't he?
Yeah, he's married. Yeah.
See? We're a good family label, you see.
Yeah, this is
family values.
Yeah.
One old bunch of geezers.
Speaking of missuses, I'll send a shout out to my missus because she's going to listen, hopefully from Australia. Yeah, so big it up.
Alright, listen, right, I want to get into this other track now, right? This one that Chris told me to play. This is it, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's not even sure. He's not sure.
Because you didn't actually write the numbers of the...
I didn't write the numbers down, did I?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
What's this called, Chris?
If it's the separate... I think this
he doesn't know.
What track is it on? Sorry,
he just doesn't know.
I will tell you, it's untitled.
No, this is no. This is Macc. This is a new guy. Sorry, I should say this is a new guy who's been brought into the limelight by Dev Paradox, and he's a guy from Barking, and it's a track that he's done called Old Painless, which I was quite fond of. He gave it to me about a week or so ago, and that's why I put it on there because I thought, you might want to.
Cool. I haven't even heard this yet.
Yeah, there you go. It's the one before, isn't it?
There you go. How about that? So exclusive. I ain't even heard it yet. That's the way we do it on One Extra with Interbeats. So up front, even I ain't even heard it. Right, we'll let this one roll out, man.
The Interbeats show with original Inter Warrior Bailey. 11 to 1 Sunday night, we keep it rolling. Sounds of the Baileys, the Interbeats show with original Inter Warrior Bailey. 11 to 1 Sunday night, we keep it rolling.
DJ Bailey. Block Wild.
Photek exclusive for One Extra.
Sound of Sileni, that's how I say it? Sileni? Sileni. Pressing buttons. I always get his names wrong, you know. Always. Before that was Macc, a track called Old Painless. That tune sounded right, you know.
Yeah, it's a good track.
Yeah, well, tell me more about this guy. Do you know anything more about him?
He's just basically he's a drummer, and like when he's a drummer though, because he can like recreate proper breaks and stuff. He's a very talented drummer.
Some breakage flavour.
Really talented drummer.
Okay.
And he got a couple of tracks signed to Dev's label, Paradox's label, and then he came down to Technicality, and sort of we met, and he met all the guys, and he's just sort of been doing stuff ever since. And that was just a track he gave me on the last Technicality, so it was good track.
Cool, yeah, man, all good, man. Start to see everybody trying to get on it now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, there's a few people that have sort of been coming down and been influenced by what they've been hearing over the last 2 years, and sort of doing more things and producing new music. I mean, like what's that Dan Miracle guy as well? He brought down a CD. Some really interesting stuff on there as well.
I see all kinds of people in there, on Technicality. You see one week, there's some guy in there looked like a rabbi. You see him? serious, man. Yeah, Rachel spoiled it too, man. Some guy that
He could be your biggest fan.
It could be yours. I mean, you know that's why he's there. He wants to hear your beats, innit?
Maybe, yeah.
So good.
That's all good, man. It doesn't really matter.
Meditation.
That's it. That's it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna leave you to have a quick drink and ting. I'm gonna fling on a quick few tracks, go in the mix quickly. It's Bailey on One Extra with Interbeats. We keep it up front, you know. Remember, email me on bailey@bbc.co.uk/1extra. Oh, actually, quickly, guys, you got some emails there, yeah?
Yeah, I've got one here. I think Sandy's got a couple as well. I've got one here. It says, Bailey, just want to give shouts to you and the Inperspective boys. Keep them beats coming. Maximum respect us. But there's no name now.
Okay.
I think we know who this is, though. We think it might be Dr. Xavier. We think this guy that we know.
Okay.
Yeah, because
he come all these different names. Right?
Yeah, because he replied. Yeah, he's a guy from.
He's from the X-Men, isn't he?
No, that's Professor X. Professor
Xavier.
But no, he answers all his emails and maximum respect us. I think that's Xavier. I'm pretty sure it is. And there's another one here. Yes, Bailey, just want to tell you the technicality the month before the last was the best night out I've ever had, no joke. Equinox and Chris Inperspective tore it up, and Paradox is simply well the master. Tell people how good this night is, man, and tell Chris I'll see him tomorrow for some drum and bass business. And that's from Bob Macc.
Okay, big up Bob Macc.
I've got one here. Big up the Inperspective crew. It's all about the beats. Blade Runner, I suppose it's probably Blade Runner from Hastings. Hi, this is Rachel in Spain. Please play your hardest and darkest new sounds. I've tuned in especially for you. Love and respect.
Nice.
Tingles down back.
Leonie, I don't think that was for me, honestly.
I'm hoping it's for me.
Also, I want to send a big shout to SP and Bex tuned in right about now.
Yeah.
Original. All right, I'm going to fling on a couple tunes and then we'll get back to you guys in a little while. Nice one.
Wicked.
All right.
Safe. yeah. Heavyweight business, you know, heavyweight. That's Dylan's metaphor, forthcoming on Metalheadz. That's large. There's a few heads bobbing in the studio right now, you know. Hurting them bad, believe me. Before that was a track taken from Jonny L's album 24 Hours Of, a track called Airwaves. That tune's another hot tune, bigging up the Rico. Also bigging up the Dylan and Robin Chaos. And before that was Lemon D's, a remix of Generation X. For those who know, that one was out recently. It's a massive tune, massive. Got the Inperspective Records crew in the house. Breakage, Chris, Inperspective, Equinox and Senses are here. We're going to be talking to those guys a little more in a little while. Remember, keep those emails coming as well. bailey@bbc.co.uk is the email address. Not forgetting the text number 07786201101, you know. Yeah, man, exclusive beats into beats with the Bailey. You know, this is how we do it every week. Sundays 11 till 1. Right now it's time for TX with Sarah Barman.
Into beats with Bailey. Bailey. Bailey.
How can I?
This is Optical with Ed Rush, and you're listening to DJ Bailey on One Extra.
This is Red One from Ram Records. You're listening to the Interbeat show with DJ Bailey every Sunday 11 till 1.
This is Mickey Finn and you are in tune with DJ Bailey on the Interbeat show every Sunday 11 PM till 1 AM.
Sunday nights 11 till 1, DJ Bailey, Interbeats, just banging it out. Yo, it's the Sunday night sessions with my man Bailey, keeping it real with the V.
Ain't what they used to be. Makes no difference to me. Your words came true. My time has come. I wanna dance to the beat of a different drum. 24 hours in a day. I can't keep going in this way. Got no choice, just got to run and run. Just wanna know I can dream of a rising sun. I will dance to the beat of a different drum. I will dance to the beat of a different drum. To the beat of a different drum. sober, how can I I can't go to work today. Lord, oh Lord, what have I done? I wanna dance to the beat of a different drum.
Unmistakable. Dillinja on the mix there. I played the Photek remix earlier. It's London Electricity featuring Robert Owens, different drum. That's the Dillinja mix, like I said. Hot. As you should know by now, we got the Inperspective Records massive in the studio. You guys alright, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw you trying to chat up Sarah, you know what I mean?
Don't do it, man.
Wait, I'm a man.
I'm very, very
Chris
well
was
hooked
giving
up,
it an
mate.
large one.
I'm very well hooked up, mate, bruv. I don't know, you saw it must have been a mirage or
Good,
something.
we're all very happy there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear Equinox say nothing then, you know?
Yeah, it ain't me, you know. I was just staying out of it, staying quiet, you know. Chris is in there.
Yeah, mate. Mirage, mate. Mirage.
You know what? We're running out of time already. It's only 20 minutes to go, and then it's like, boy. At the top of the hour, for those who don't know, we're going to be live with DJ Slick. Oh, it's a live recording. It's from the Ocean in London on One Extra. That's going to be on 1 till 3 in the morning, and that's going to be hot. Make sure you don't get anywhere. The best in soca. Oh yeah. As we slide into this one, hasn't this got a name yet?
No, he hasn't. I don't know if he told any of the other guys, but he didn't give me a name on the CD. He didn't have anything. So it's actually Fracture. It's not. It's Fracture and Neptune obviously are well known, obviously, you know, on the label and stuff. But this is just Fracture on his own, as far as I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good track.
I remember you guys playing this down at Tek-Dub recently.
Yeah, Marlon played it. Yeah. Yeah.
Marlon's the man with the beats, you know.
Was. You've got all of my beats now, man.
Alright, cool.
There's 10 years of beats to catch up on, man. And they're all rough. And they're all chopping and aiming.
One thing I like about Technicality is not necessarily all about the new stuff, man.
No, not at all.
Old and
There's
new.
There's a mix-up.
I mean, I was saying to Rico on Friday that the funny thing about Technicality is nearly every month we play stuff that's like 2 or 3 years old, and people are kind of going, "What the hell's that?" You know what I mean, sort of thing. And we're just like, "Well, you know, where were you when this was made?" And it just shows how much good music was made and not heard.
Yeah, just passed. You know what I mean? Because
definitely.
people. Like of late, I mean, I'm not trying to go on too much about it, but certain people will just play all their hit tunes and they forget about all the good tunes that are under.
Loads of stuff.
You know, that's why I set up the label Interbeats to kind of like expose more the stuff that's getting missed. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Plug. Right, we'll let this one roll out. Fracture. Untitled. Heavy, believe me.
Brackets, bad man chopping tune.
Yeah, choppity, chop, the way we like it. Amen business. boy tune, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, They Choose to Perplex by Paradox. That's going to be out on Reinforced real soon. Happy birthday to Dev.
Happy birthday, mate.
Man. Codger.
Should we sing?
No, I've heard you sing Breakage. Don't sing, man. Trust me.
I love to sing. I'm only producing it until the whole singing crew really takes off for me, and then I'm gone.
See him on Pop Stars, boy. Pop Idol.
I'm gonna go join. I'm gonna be the next James Brown, and do you know what I mean? Yeah, I get funky.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Mate, stay off the JD, alright?
I'm as sober as a judge today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In the studio, Breakage, Chris Inperspective, Equinox and Senses from the Inperspective Records label. We're just going through some of their newest stuff. That's what I like. We like to keep it fresh on this show, extra fresh. Big shouts to Mark 1, not forgetting Keely, up there in East London. Also shouts to Remark, who was down technically, wasn't he? One time checking out the boys down there.
Yeah, he was, yeah. I was well chuffed. He's one of my heroes, mate. I was really pleased to meet him finally. Yeah,
I know he's buying a new PC and he's working out some software.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's back on it.
He's gonna come with Choppin, yeah?
Excellent. You know, since that time I brought him down, I spoke to him once. I'm just leaving him to kind of, you know what I mean? You don't want to bully him, you know, you want to make him feel like, yeah, he wants to do it.
Excellent. That's good to hear.
He's an original man when it comes to chopping.
Yeah,
exactly. He's got to come with Choppin again.
Well, trust me, the better man. Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's some birthday business going on right now. One Extra is 1 year old. And we're celebrating in all kinds of ways. Live events from all around the country. Once again, big up to everybody who went to Edinburgh last Friday. That was live. Myself, L Double and Groove Rider was down there. And that was Ram in Italy. Yeah, Lee never likes to talk. Never ever likes to talk. That was a wicked session. Remember, at the top of the hour, DJ Slick will be up with a live performance from Michelle Montano and the Ecstatic Circus. That's recorded live from the Ocean Rooms in London. You know what? It's that time to drop that tune, you know. You know the tune I'm talking about.
This. I thought you were going to say The Look of Love by Gladys Knight. That's a tune.
Oh, they'll be laughing at that tune. That's a serious tune for
That's
real.
a bad boy tune.
Yeah.
I was still going to remix it. So.
How's it go, Breakage?
You're not catching me out on this one.
No, how's it go, man?
No.
Now sing it for the people then, man.
Yeah. There's no way I'm making an idiot out of myself again.
Okay, order. Breakage, what is this tune, please?
This is, you should be asking Equinox, is Chain.
Well, you remixed it, don't you?
Yeah, but ask him originally.
Equinox and Breakage, what is this tune, please?
Track that I'd done many years ago called Acid Rain. Gave Breakage the sample files and he went and gave the 47th Century lick, man.
This is the sickest piece of editing I've heard in
VIP
years.
business.
Yeah, this is one that's never coming out and you won't be getting it for a while either.
So I'm saying, you hold out on me like that. I'm not
no,
really
we're not holding out. It's that we need something to draw for ourselves. And
we ain't got no exclusives. This is the only one, really. You've got everything else.
Don't be scared.
There's one thing that I'm working on now that I've got to. I'm going to give it to you in a week, actually.
Okay.
And you'll be in it.
Okay, it's the Acid Rain VIP. First time ever played on the air. Believe me, this is a world exclusive. You know, I want people to hear this, so I'm just going to let this roll out. It's Bailey on Into Beats with the Inperspective family in the house, you know. VIP.
This is SUV. This is Interbeats with Bailey. One extra. Don't change the dial.
Taking liberties with aiming, you know. I'm telling you, man. When I first heard that, you saw what happened to me. I was throwing my hat all around the place.
He went mad. He went absolutely
Crazy,
mad. He's
man.
the calmest guy I know. And you went crazy, mate.
Oh, mate.
It was hilarious.
Off the hook, believe me, man. How long does it take to make something like that? Because there's so many edits in it and stuff. How long does that take?
What, Trayfler?
Yeah.
That one took quite a while. It took about, how long did it take, man? About a week.
I don't know,
mate. Few days,
is that all?
Well, I had nothing better to do. I didn't have a job or anything. I just like roll out of bed, like undressed, and just start making chopping and like various other tunes.
So you just get out and aim and you chop it to pieces and then add the bass and stuff later on. How does that work?
Depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Spend time crafting the beats, man.
This one was crafted down to like blooming, just done everything little bit by bit, and it took like 3-4 days, but it doesn't
so
usually
much
take
detail
that
in
long.
editing there, you know what I mean? Anyway, you guys don't have to, but any little trade secrets and any software that you guys use or any techniques?
Boy, you know what?
You'll be lucky to get that information out of these two.
No, man.
Nah.
Not at all.
You make it free software though.
Makes me laugh.
Okay, old school or new school equipment? What's the
A combination of both.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not what you got, it's how you use it.
It's not what you got, it's how you use it. 110%. Break the rules, man. Don't read the manuals.
It's true. That's what
I've
drum and
never
bass
read
is
a
all
manual
about.
in my life.
That's the thing with drum and bass. It's always been unorthodox. We've always been abusing the equipment. That's why it sounds like the way it does. You know what I mean? And people, you know, like he says, Equinox, forget about the manuals and just get in and just go for what you think sounds good, rather than.
That's right, man.
Definitely.
Because there's too many tunes out there that are being made for. You know, people. What I'm trying to say is, right? There's a lot of producers. Let me get this right, because I don't want to offend anybody. So I'm trying to get this right. Yeah, there's a lot of producers that will make a tune, and for them it's all about how they made it rather than the vibe of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've heard tunes from people like that haven't necessarily got a lot of equipment at all, but tunes sound bad. They sound raw. You know what I mean? So it's all about feeling.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Feel,
definitely.
don't think, feel.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Right, one more track, man. Chris, you'd like to tell me what this one is?
This is Polska. who hasn't been mentioned up until now. We've mentioned most of the other artists on the Perspective family. Also got to give a shout out to ASC as well, because he hasn't been mentioned actually. We've completely forgot about him, but doesn't mean he's not. Doesn't mean anything. He's obviously a big part of what's going on with the start of the label. But this is Polska out of Dublin, and he's a very, very, very talented young man. So this is a little sneaky deaky thing he's done. I don't think anything's going to happen with it, but it's just something that I've been playing quite a bit, and a lot of people have been really into. So
alright, cool. I think we're only going to get about a minute of this in, because it's about a minute to the hour of one. Remember, like I said earlier, top of the hour, DJ Slick. Recorded live from the Ocean Room, the best in soca. Right, guys, what can I say? Thanks for coming down, man.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Cool, man.
Yeah. It's been fun.
You're ready again. How about next week? How about next week?
We'll
we do the show for you, and you can put your feet up.
I've had enough to last a couple of years, thank you.
I mean, you've had your year now. It's our turn, isn't it?
Right, Breakage.
Okay, guys, got to run out of here. Thanks again, everybody. Make sure you check out the show next week. Top of the hour, DJ Slick. Check it out. Laters.